Produce. All right, we're live.
Keep score.
Oh, I already have a score sheet. Yeah, I can do that. Either way. All right, we're doing some preliminary chat here as bowling fans. Welcome to another round of Atlantic Candlepin singles competition here from Ryan's Family Amusements in Millis, Massachusetts. Dave Peterson and I are here to watch two Class D bowlers compete. Nick Blundo on your left bowls out of Millis. He's a visiting bowler against Steve Venezia, who is the home bowler here today. Good luck, and let's see some bowling there. Steve's got his Fred Flintstone shirt on, I see. Morning, Dave.
Hey, Dan. Good morning. Good morning, Candlepin bowling fans. Move it over a smidge.
Okay, and we're just getting the scoreboard set up. Hopefully we've got good view here. A little zoom in, maybe. And so this is their week 4 competition. So they're 18 weeks total. We're well into the season. But these guys are doing a makeup session, essentially, which is fine. And I'm just scrolling along here. Okay, Nick Blundo is going to start us off on lane 22 here at Ryan's in Millis. Our here, and Nick is starting us off on the first game of 5 with a hit on the 6 pin and just 4 pins down. So
Both bowlers are happy to squeeze this match in before the storm.
yes, just chipped off one. They're closing early here today, but we still have some fair number of open bowlers here. Warmer in here than outside, that's for sure.
Nick looking to get a good out here, especially in box number 1. All right, we'll settle for 7.
That's a 7 box to start us off. So 5 strings, 5 boxes at a time. Bowlers will alternate, starting on lane 22, and then after the first 5 are done, we'll go over to lane 21, do it over again through 5 games. They're each awarded 2 points for each game that's won and 4 points for total. That goes toward their standings in the playoff rounds, and Nick starts off box 2 with a 2-pin hit and a 4 and 1, which we call the Kaliri. Dave, you want to tell us where the guys stand right now?
Absolutely, yeah. Nick's first place in his division, looking good there. He's 92 and 48, but right behind him is Charles Zanzaboni, and John Ahern not much further back. So, of course, in ACST action, 14 points are at stake every week. So you can certainly make up some ground or lose some ground if you happen to have a particularly bad week. For Stephen, he came in as a replacement early on in the season. Nick 52 and 102, but
oh boy, Nick with a headpin hit drops
that.
9. A couple late fallers, but we're off on that one. That's not bad. It's a good opportunity here. Look at that 5-pin wood in front of it.
You want to try to stay towards the red line as much as you can.
All gone.
Yep.
Spare in the 3rd for Nick Blundo.
Always nice to get the first one relatively early. You don't want to have that lingering too long. First mark. If anyone out there is tuning in here, feel free to comment, say hello to Dan Castle or myself. Or
There we go. Now I can see comments.
Off to the
8.
left. And look at that.
8 to fill for 32 after 3.
It's not the Millis 8, but it's a Nick will happily take 8 on that one.
All right, we have some viewers up. Love it when you guys join us. Miss a spare opportunity, so just the 1 and the 8 left up. Nick's had a great first year. This is his rookie year in the ACST. And he started league bowling, at least here, not too many years ago. And 40 through 4. And Jamie, hello from New Brunswick. Or hello to New Brunswick. All right, Blundo with a half Worcester on the left. You know if you guys can hear us okay? I can hear me. I'm gonna go find a VU meter I can attach to this so I can tell. Nick, trying for the spare. Wow, nice try.
You know, when you hit, I call that the outside. Some people call it the inside. But when you never know if you're just gonna chip out a pin or two, or if you hit the exact right spot, that can go.
He's got a bunch here to clean up, and not bad with an 8 box.
Yep.
So
Not a bad first half.
48 to start for Nick. That's right on his average, to tell the truth. So we now have one half in the books, and we get to Steve Venezia. And Venezia. Oh my goodness! I'm sorry, guys.
That's where my Italian heritage does come in handy once in a while.
Yeah, I'm about as white bread as they come. So German and English. So all right, Steve coming up. And how long has Steve been in ACST? I know he came in for somebody.
Yeah, he came in I think after 2 or 3 weeks. So he's
got some experience in here.
Yeah. Catch up on matches, and he was telling me how he's right up to date right now.
All right, he threw the first one away. That happens sometimes. Little misfire, but he recovered quickly on that and dropped 8, so it'll be an open box, but good opportunity for a 10. And he's got the 9, so 9 box for Steve, early lead. And if anybody's watching and can tell me how my sound sounds to you, we don't have a VU meter here on my rig, so we go on faith. I do have a pretty good quality microphone, but once in a while it may have come unplugged or something, and I don't see that, but I do see the captions, so that helps. And Steve puts a nice ball down there on the head pin. Do you call that a split? The machine does. So 5, 9, 10. Yeah, the machine calls it a split.
Okay. That's the 9 and 10 there, but I'd call it a split. It's a tough shot, no matter how you slice it.
I think I would have gone to the wood a little bit on that one. I think it's not perfect, but it's not bad. You can get some left to right momentum going. I'd still go for the wood on this one. To the left of that 5 pin. I think I'd still
should be a sweeping type shot. Let's see.
It was, but not enough. And another 9 box for Steve with 18 and the second box. And early on, that gives him a 4-pin lead over Nick Blundo, but now he's up against a spare 8, so it's going to tighten up pretty quick here.
Stephen hoping that he can put a score up like he did against Kevin McGinnis earlier this year when he threw a 544. That's his high.
Hey, checking the sound again. How do we sound? Okay, that's a 7 box for Steve, a 34 through 35 through 4. Okay. Sounds good? Okay. We do have sound here on our monitor we're checking here. I don't see the captions though. That's what bothers me a little bit right now.
Give us an out, Rick. Give us an out.
All right. Okay. So it says we have sound, and that will give Steve a 7 box. And halfway through game 1. All right, tell me how the sound is here.
I don't hear anything.
All right. Okay. Sorry about that, gang. Hopefully you can hear me now. All right. We do. All right, you can hear me now? I just solidified my connection. It should be good. Nothing? Okay, I'm going to switch cables then. Hang on. Okay, you can hear me now? Well, you're hearing a lag, but I'm just going to alternate cable. Okay. I've got a green light here. Should be good. Nick Blundo finishes with that spare 8 and a 112 string. Spare 7, spare 8.
There you go. Good ball.
Venezia comes up, drops 8 with a head pin hit.
Here we go, bud.
And it sounds like I'm getting captions here. We should be good. So 8 down and just a 4-8 left and a spare opportunity. No, it does not get it. Okay, switched out the cables. I should have less intermittent problems. Obviously, we have a problem with the cable here. And if my friends out there can tell me how we sound now, that would be helpful. Okay. I think we're back doing well here now. It's this.
Gotcha. Well, you've been working hard. Steven's going to need to work hard here in his back half after that very strong finish by Nick.
Oh, nice try. Okay. This is why it's great to have two of us here. All right, looking for a 10, and that'll be a 6 box.
I see Margaret's commented a few times
Yes.
about the.
Also complimented you.
That's my wife, Margaret.
All right, so Venezia is at 57 through 7. He needs to get something going here, and there's a nice head pin hit. And what's his reward? The castle right.
Yeah, there's a name for that, right?
Few people still use it. Those who still remember me. All right, taking a bit at it right through the bunny hole. I don't know what the odds are of making that without wood. Can't be any better than a spread eagle.
Whoop.
That'll be a 7 box. 64 through 8. And he needs 58 pins to tie in 2 boxes. So Nick's on a good track to take game 1. A 64 second half. That's what I'm telling you about. All right, off to the left. Left triangle's out. Leading up the double line, the 4 horsemen right plus the 259. Hey, Beverly, haven't seen you in a while.
Come on.
Okay, he'll be open in box 8, 9. 5 more still up.
That officially gives the first string to Nick.
Sure does.
Steven will try to keep it close. We've got 4 more games coming up.
And that's an 8. So Steve at 72. I think once he breaks the mark ice, that'll help. I mean, Nick had 4 marks in that first string. Oh, half Worcester right. May as well get all the bad ones out in the first box, first game. I mean, when you get leaves like that, that's just get them over with. But it's cool when it goes, you know.
Always nice to get the unexpected ones.
And got a bunch. That's good.
Yep.
Pin count's critical.
Steve throws it at about 32 miles an hour, so he's got a good pace on his throw. See if he goes for the whole kit and caboodle or just for 2.
He's going for all of it and got 1. This good bravery. 8. So an 80 string to start. Not what he wanted. checking the sound. Oh my goodness. Okay. How are we? You are? Nothing.
Take a ball.
I don't know what's going on. I have a brand new cable on that one. So just switch things around. Somewhere there's a loose connection in my setup apparently. So sorry about that, gang. I have actually a really nice microphone here. So Nick's at 61 through 7 and 10 bucks puts him at 71 through 8.
I have no sound.
Oh, somebody told me it's back. Should be back. Nick drops 9. Leaves just a 10 pin. And gets a spare. Okay. Blundo puts just 2 in that bill for 83 through 9. Okay, you should be able to hear me now. I'm seeing graphics coming up. And Nick with an open box in box 10. I guess, Dave, I got some people hearing me okay. And a 7. Blundo with a 90 in the third. Okay, I didn't say anything. What? Can you... Hopefully you can hear me here. I don't know. I've got sound. I'm good here. Okay. All right. Venezia coming up on box 6 with a half Worcester left. Yeah, I've got sound on mine. Thanks, James. Sorry, gang. I have no idea why this sound's cutting in and out. I switched cables, so I think somewhere there's a loose connection. I don't know where it is, but just let me know when you don't hear me, and I'll wiggle the cables, and hopefully we'll get something back when it happens. But I just put a brand new USB cable on the microphone. So I don't know where the loose connection is. My guess is it's probably in the mic. I don't know. I'm trying. 63 through 6 for Steve. Just off the head pin. 4 horsemen left. It's like why I like working with a couple of guys who have full production rigs. And I don't have to deal with any tech stuff.
Well, things looking good here for Steve to take the third string.
And Nick put up that nice mark in the 10th, but only put 2 on it. That hurt. And an 8. 71 through 7, and Steve with a 10-pin lead in completed boxes. Maybe I'll get my son to look at the connections. I may have to get a new mic. I really hate to replace this one.
Look at the action he gets off of that.
Alright, so this is really interesting. This is a 1-8-10, and he's wood there. May help. It'll be pretty if it goes. Just off to the... Got the 110.
He's hoping that wood picks up speed and makes it turn to the right, but that's not going to happen.
We've seen stuff happen, but... Nothing like having a pin go up and bump the pin you wanted to take out. Alright, $9. And his lead in this string is cut to 9, 80 through 71 completed boxes. Now he's up against a spare 2. He needs 11 pins to win this string. All right, we got some wood coming out.
Someone's gonna.
All right, we got one. Oh, the opponent's got it. Okay. Yeah, you got to disable the ball return, the reset. So, if you go left lane DW, Steve, you got it. Good. All right, so we're going to pause here for a minute, Dave, because we have wood on the lane and we need staff person to come down and take it out. So, when's your next match?
Unscheduled. We just had one yesterday, and we have one. Maurice Perry is the next person up on my schedule, so I'm sure we'll be.
That'll be a tough match. Are you going to be here?
That'll be at Ron's in Hyde Park.
Oh, that makes it double tough. He knows those lanes. I enjoy bowling with Maurice, but I don't enjoy being beat by him. What a gentleman he is. And what's your record like this year? I haven't covered you yet. You keep dodging me.
Yeah, I had a.
Actually, I did cover you once, I think.
Yeah, that wasn't one of my better outcomes, but
that's why you don't let me come
500. So yeah, we're in the playoff hunt.
All right, and Beth is going down, and the manager Ryan's to take care of this pin. So, if you're not a Candlepin bowling fan, and I know that a lot of people from my feed will watch us, what were we doing there? And what we were doing is, if a pin rolls forward of a line that's down there on the pin deck, it's out of play. And there's a lot of good reasons for that. First of all, it can jump up and hit some of the lighting and equipment.
Oh, he gets it!
Look at it! What a spare! Beautiful spare by Venezia. And that was, what was that? That was the 179, I think. Oh, hang on, I can see it in my replay here. Just give me a minute for it to catch
Needed a
up.
little action off the wall.
Yeah, it was a 179.
The pin just extended the wood long enough to trip the 9. Now he's got to fill it.
Those are the kind of shots when you make. Just make some of those missed ones feel a little better. But now you got to fill it, and his next pin will win this string for him. He's a little more patient now than he was. All right, off the head pin, just 3.
Yeah, always disappointing, hoping for that angle where you can pick up maybe 5 or 6 or 7 or 8.
It won the string for him.
Yep.
Okay, and open box in a 10th.
He'll need a similar type shot to have a good out here.
Yes, that's true.
Steve will be up 4 points to 2. Joe's just tuning in. Nick took the first 112 to 80.
He's going for it.
Wow. Steve takes the second 106 to 78. And here in the third, Steve with we have a round number string here.
There we go, 190.
Yeah, they make it easy for us on the math. Steve with 100, Nick with 90.
And in totals, it has flipped. Steve Venezia has total right now after 3, 286 to 280. So going into game 4, and it is 4-2 for Steve. So Nick coming from behind now. But it's a tight one. This is anybody's match. And we're off to the races on game 4 with Blundo on the 3 pin, leaving 3, the 128. Are you cold in here? A little bit. It's not just my imagination.
Chillier. Yeah, a little chillier than usual.
Didn't know if it was my old man bones. Look at this. Got a shot.
And he picks it up.
What a spare by Blundo.
That's a confidence builder right there, especially if you can fill it big. Because he had definitely had 18 boxes without a mark, and now 2 out of the last 3.
Yeah, and that was not an easy one at all. So if you can get a good fill going, look at this. He's in there. Really?
Oh, all right.
A little better. 7 in the fill.
Yeah, got some wood hanging around.
It's a good first ball, but he's left with 6, 8, 10. Wood's not bad, I think.
Whoa, I don't know if he intended to play it that way or not, but it almost worked out.
I thought he was trying to catch the outside of the flat wood, but just missed it. But not bad outcome. He'll have an open box.
Same spot.
26 through 2. All right, so Blundo's got a much better start this time than any of his games, really. And the first ball in the third. Off the headpin, better leave than hitting the headpin sometimes. 1-3-10. I think that's a straightforward shot. Either side of the headpin, you got a good shot at it. Not there. Well, maybe.
Hoping for a little action. I don't think it's going to work.
Oh, wouldn't that have been nice if it fell backwards?
A little harder. That would have fallen onto the wood, and we may have taken it, but not to be. There it is for the 10.
36 through 3 for Blundo.
A lot of great bowling going on this weekend before the Storm and before the Patriots. I know last night, out at Spare Time, there was a 10-stringer with 28 bowlers. So congratulations to John Hunter for winning that, and Eric for putting on that tournament.
Nick hit the head pin that time, leaves the 2-5-8. Little sideways triangle there. Hard to get all three of them. And he got the back pins. Leaves the 2.
As we're watching bowling here, the South Shore Classic, run by Matt Nichols, is happening right down at Webster Timber Lanes in Abington.
Great place. 9 box. So Blundo's pinning quite well right now at the moment. He's got a 17, a 9, a 10, a 9.
He's actually had a 7 fall in each of the first 4 boxes here, so that helps for the most part. Let's see if we get another 7. Not going to be. Let's see.
All right,
It's 5.
5 down. Hit the 2 pin for that one. Catch that head pin. He's trying to play through the hole and just goes through the hole. All right, get a bunch now. Go to the 3 side, I think.
Yeah, he's got a good half going. You don't really want to have it spoiled here with the 5 box.
And that's a 5 box, but it puts him to 50.
All right, still a good half, but disappointing finish, no doubt.
Oh, that's his first half over at 50 or higher. So not terrible. Both bowlers have averages just under 100. So you're not going to get 70 and 80 halves frequently, but it does happen. He still wants those 5 pins back. All right, Steve Venezia. Oh boy. That is what we call a lemon drop.
Yeah, actually, it's not a bad name for that shot. It kind of sounds like and looks like a lemon drop.
Sour, that's for sure.
Wow, good action.
All right, not bad. Now it left the
Really good.
8 and 9. I thought there was a chance they might go. There's a bunch of there's a big pile of wood in front of it.
Yeah, that's delivered straight from the Chamber of Commerce.
Oh, there you go. Nice 10, considering he started out with just a single pin going off. Oh boy. Y'all ready to shovel?
The shovel is ready. Let's see. Oh boy.
Nice head pin. And the 5, 6, 10.
That wood is way out there, so that might help more that it's out, more so than if it was really close.
You got a good point there. He's going to the left side. Okay, I don't know if he's trying that. I think he was trying to catch a cap. Only he knows. And that'll be an 8.
We'll never know. One of life's great mysteries.
18 through 2. Okay. I've got another match I'm calling next Sunday, by the way, 4 o'clock, so a decent time. So
He's got a wiggling 7. Steven's staring it down, but it's not going to help. But he does have a couple pieces of wood there.
it's got to keep it out of the gutter. Oh, not that far out of the gutter. That's where you miss those a lot of times. So you get it in your head, keep it out of the gutter, keep it out of the gutter. You go just a little too far in. All right, $9, 27. And that's why a lot of people dislike corners. But plus the fact with a corner pin, you really can only hit it from one side. You can't. You don't have room on the other side.
And let's see, the pin setter is stuck in the upright position here.
You got more people coming in. Can you believe it? I'm counting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 lanes in action down there, not counting ours. I see a couple league bowlers down there. I see 2 brothers down there, Dave and Mike.
Yeah, they're in, I'm not in a league with them, but I know they're in at least 1 or 2 leagues, I believe.
I used to do summer league with those guys. Canton brothers, that's right. They have a construction operation. It comes to me gradually, eventually the pieces come. And we are waiting on a jammed pin setter. So let me hear from the party room here. I'd love to hear from you guys.
Just to summarize quickly, each bowler has taken a string. Nick the first, 112 to 80. Steve the second, 106.78. Actually, Steve took the third, so 100 to 90. So he has 4 points right now. Nick has 2. Coming into the string, Steve had a 6-pin lead. Nick put up 50 in his 5 boxes. Steve's at 27.
We're back to the action now. Steve Venezia coming into box 4. He's at 27 through 3. He's down 9 pins from Nick and completed. And he's just giving courtesy to Justin, the employee here who was down there fixing things. Wanted to make sure he was in a safe place. Good idea when you throw a ball like that. And
look at that. He took his time and
dropped a strike.
Another strike, his third of the day.
That was a late falling 6-pin, I think. So strike in the 4th. That'll help him catch up here. He's at 37 plus 2 balls. Oh, that was a good first ball. Still going.
On all 3 of his strikes, he's threatened to throw doubles. 2 8-pin drops and a 9-pin drop.
I don't see this one often. It's a 2-9 split. And that will be an 8 fill. And we're knotted up here in the 4th box, 45 to 45. But Steve will go ahead at the halfway point. At least 8. And it will be 8. 53 to 50. Halfway through game 4.
And he extends his 6-pin lead to 9, 339 to 330 in overall pinning.
All right, Blundo coming back. He's down a few pins in this string, but he's definitely in reach. This is anybody's game. And he's done better fairly consistently on the second half on lane 21. Oh boy. Late hit on the head pin. It's like a Ruffles potato chip down there, if you look at it from above. A little wavy action. Triangle plus a 5. He's 1 for the 5. Nice try, Nick.
Some people do play that pin on the outside there and try to drag stuff to the right. Or you go for the triangle on the right and get some action.
It was a good call. He took it to the right direction, got a $10, 60 through 6, and I saw that 5 pin went over the wall, came back through the pins, so that could well have worked. The bowler did everything right. I mean, you can't always control exactly what angle that pin comes off the wall at, so. Machine called it a strike in the 7th, but it's not. Haven't even thrown a ball in the 7th. All right, we got a little
Left side.
Yeah, watch the cables there. Okay. So when Nick threw the ball down there to clear the channel, it scored it as a strike in the 7th, but now we are in the 7th. And it will not be a strike. Nick went to the 3 pin, leaves the 179. So he got a good drop on that off head pin hit. But it's a tough shot here. Hit the head pin, see what happens. He is just off of it. Picks up the back part, but leaves the head pin. So open in a 7th for Blundo. And he picks up that head pin easily for 70 through 7. He is right on par for this game. And we are getting into box 8 of game 4. Nick Blundo up here in lane 21, and he hits the 3 pin. It's a 5 to go, so it's not a half Worcester right, but still a punch out. Oh, look at this. Nice try. Nick leaves up to 610, but he put a good effort on that one for sure. So waiting for that wood to settle. I think it's still good. He's got the 6-7 to look at.
Not going to get there.
And that one was already down, but he got it out of the way. 78 through 8. And Nick's going to need a mark to get to 100. Whoop.
Nope.
All right, got to reset that one. So what happened there, the 10 pin fell before he threw the ball, but he was already in his windup, so he let the ball go anyway. Just like a lot of pitchers will do. When you're in that spot, you don't necessarily want to stop it. You can injure yourself. Sometimes you can. So Nick's going to throw that ball over again. That first ball did not count because of the equipment.
And I hear the snow has already started in the local area here, at least in the town of Rentham.
Oh, awesome.
It's got a message.
Talked to my family back in upstate New York, and they're starting with a base of like 15 inches already. Everybody stay safe. I'm not going, after this, I'm going home, and I'm staying home. I'm not going anywhere. All right. Nice ball by Nick to start off box 9.
That one he dropped right on the line, the foot foul line.
But I can
Stayed right on course.
I think that wood makes this very makeable.
Sure does.
Get it in there.
Even down there might still.
Oh, gotta catch that first pin. We've seen that happen a few times with Nick, where that ball on the spare leaf sometimes just hooks around to the left of the object, so it goes in front of it. But there we go. Look at that.
Yep.
That was the shot. 88 through 9 for Nick. So just a little too far to the left on that spare leave. He's needing a spare to get to 100. Give himself some insurance here. And he catches the 2 pin and leaves a 4 horseman plus the 8, or the Caleri for Bob Caleri.
Just off to the left.
So he'll be under 100.
string is definitely in play, and
Sure is.
I'd love to pick up 3 pins here anyway. Settle for 2.
$8. 96 for Nick Blundo.
It's right on his average, right?
Yeah, dead on. And that gives him a 376 through 4. I like the ones up there. I don't have to guess. All right, so Steve's coming up. He's at 53 at the half. Does not need a mark to catch a string. 44 pins to tie.
All 9s will do it. But,
Can't be up there throwing 4 boxes, though.
yep. And striker spare would certainly take a little of the pressure off.
Now, he's got 3 strikes so far. And he'll be open in box 6. Still has the 1-8 up. Oh, nice try. $9. Gives back 1 pin on his lead, but still needs 34 to tie, 35 to win, and 4 boxes to do it.
Boy, that 10 pin was wiggling coming off the pin set. I'm glad it stayed up there. It's still wiggling, as a matter of fact.
But with that lead, he's got to definitely make something happen. He can't really afford to have a terrible box.
Right, yeah.
He's guaranteed himself a 9 anyway on this one, so that's not bad. That'll help. Didn't get the spare, but at this point does not need to get a spare. And that'll be a 9. Now it's a 1-pin game in completed boxes. Steve Venezia will lead 71-70 after the 7th box. Nick closed out that game with a 96, so that's where we are. All right, off the head pin leaves a 137 ugly wood, I think. I don't know. Is that you have different tastes in wood? Do you like that wood?
We'll find out, but at this point, just getting 1 pin, every pin is going to help. I think that was probably a smart move.
Yeah. I mean, it's nice to have a huge win, but a little win counts just as much.
Yep.
And if in the pursuit of a large win, you throw away pins, you don't do yourself any favors. It's 79 through 8. It's a 1-pin game right now. So now he needs 17 pins to tie 18. He needs 2 9 boxes. Well, that'll help his cause.
Yep.
Is that a 6? 6, 7? I think it is.
I think it is. Oh boy.
Well, that'll be no more than a 9 box. That's all he needs. He needs 2 9 boxes. So he's got an 8 right now.
Huge pin right here.
Gets
He gets it. So that's a 9. He did lose one earlier.
All right, that's ties it up in the 9th box. It's 88-88 in the 9th. Blundo put up an 8 box. Steve needs a 9 or better to win. Anything less than an 8 will tie it. Anything less than 8, and his game will go to Nick.
Clutch first ball.
That ties it for sure.
All right.
So 6-10 for the spare. And he's got a 9 at least. That'll win the string. What a nail biter. Down to the very last box. And a 9. 1-pin game. 97-96 for Steve Venezia. And he gets another 2 points. And retains the lead, 383-376. Okay, coming into the 5th, here's our scenarios. If Nick wins by 8 or more in this string, he will take 8 to 6. If he wins by less than 8, he'll get 4 points, but that'll give Steve 10. And if he loses, Steve will have a 12 point to 2. So this can go anywhere right now. Nick has a chance of winning this if he can have a good win here. He's not out of it.
Needs to start off strong, and he has an opportunity here. Right out of the gate.
A 1-3-6 lead, but 1 pin's off of, and 6 is off of it. Okay, those are the ones you really got to get. Okay, looking for a 10. In this situation, you don't want to give away any pins. That's a 9 box. He's playing from behind, but not by a lot. 7 pins behind in total, so he won the first game 112 to 80, so we know Nick can put up a decent one there. And his first ball in box 2 goes to the left and leaves the Cagliari right. And no spare here. Oh boy, that's not what you want to do in this situation. It's a 6 box 15 through 2 for Nick Blundo.
Dan, I hope you have your snow brush in your car.
Oh yeah.
It is coming down at a pretty good clip here in Millis.
Oh, I was hoping it would hold off for a while. I'm getting to the point I don't like to drive in it anymore. And I grew up in upstate New York too, so. All right, Blundo off to the right. I mean, I remember as a kid going trick-or-treating in the snow. And Thanksgiving was there was always snow on the ground. All right, so Blundo with an open box in 3.
Glad you're enjoying this, Danny. Nice pickup for a 10.
Puts Nick at 25 through 3. Really wants to get a couple marks up here to have a shot at this. 2 very evenly matched bowlers. That's a good ball by Nick, but come on. The diamond and 1. Head pin hit and a split. A lot of pins he can carry left.
Yep.
Or right, I mean. He does, but not enough. And here we go, 3 more left. Try to get a couple. Gets 1 for an 8 box, 33 through 4.
And what would Nick give for a mark right here, huh?
Yeah, if he can win this string by 8 or more, he'll take home an 8-6 victory. But those opportunities are starting to get thin. And there is a really good ball and an opportunity finally for Nick with a head pin hit and a 7 pin with juicy wood in front of it. You ever see juicy wood down there?
I'm in agreement.
Oh,
He clips the end.
I didn't think that was going to go.
Nick playing with fire on that one.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
I thought we were going to watch that one miss, but just caught it.
Yeah, that was.
If he had been a 1/4 inch to the right, that was going to be a miss. But he sits down with a spare, big spare for Nick.
I used every inch of that one.
And here comes Steve Venezia. And his first ball is on the head pin.
Does he have 3 strikes so far already, right?
Does have 3. And a 3-6-7 split with no wood to help him right now. And he can put this match away with a big mark or 2. So Steve's definitely in a better position right now. But 7 boxes don't help. So 7 in the first. That's something you don't want to do up there. When you got some pins up there, you don't want to see a couple of dashes in ball 2 and 3. Although I had one a couple of years ago where myself I went dash 10. Not something you see every day.
Man, when he's on the head pin, he's got a ton of action.
Just one single pin between him and a mark here. And it's a 10. And it's
Nails
gone.
it.
Made that look easy. Rode the rail down. Some heat in here. On the fill. Steve goes off to the right and just plucks off 2. And that puts him at 19 through 2. He's in the lead in completed boxes by 4. Just needs to win this string to take 12. Uh-oh.
A double lemon drop.
All right, that's not cool. He's got actually has 2 pins on the first ball, but may as well
you're
call
right.
it. May as well be a lemon drop.
Yep, you're right.
All right, you got to hit the head pin here, and that's respectable.
Nicely done. Yep.
26 through 3. He's up 1 pin right now. So now he's going to need another mark to catch Nick at the half, assuming Nick has a decent spill. Are you kidding me?
Oh my God.
We're not
Okay,
done
that's better.
quite yet.
Well, it looked like we were going to have the whole back row back there, but I don't think a 7-10 split's a whole heck of a lot better.
I was going to say, I don't know if he's taking a sigh of relief to get the 7-10 split. Usually you aren't saying, oh, great, I get the 7-10, but he's got wood, and he moves the ball across.
Nice try. Open box in the 4th. Well, the one thing about having the back row, what do they call that, grandma's teeth or something like that? Or,
Yes.
Or
Yep.
fence? It is cool when it goes.
And again, nails that 10 pin.
That helps him a lot. That puts him at 36 through 4. He's up 3 pins. Now he's up against the spare with an unknown fill. Either of these bowlers slips and has a really bad box. It's a huge event. That was a very nice hit on the head pin again. He's 4 for 5. What's that? The 5-8, no wood. Good spare opportunity. Okay, off fishing. Is that the Narragansett Bay where he went on that one? I don't know. It's in the south. Actually, the west. Goodbye.
Big 2 pins, though. Cuts the deficit in the string.
So,
Well, we'll see what happens.
where are we? Halfway through game 5.
Nick is down 46-43, but he does have a ball here, so I would call this a huge fill ball right here.
Nick can do it. If he can win by 8 pins in this game, he will take 8. But that's what it calls for. No room for error now. And is that going to be 9? 8 fill. Nice fill by Nick. Head pin hit. And he's at 51 at the half.
We've got a 2-pin game, by the way.
And that puts him up,
2-pin match.
he's up 5 right now.
Yeah, and 2 down 2 in the match.
Spare leave. Gets it. Big spare for Blundo.
Good morning to Nico.
And he had to navigate himself around that piece of wood that was looking at him, and he did it nicely. Another big fill, and he's going to be in a much better position. 61 plus this ball. All right, now where he wanted to be, but F6. 67.
Speaking of 6, we've got basically 6 points. Could go either way here, depending on the string and total.
Almost. He caught the right pin, but just a bit light, so he'll be open in box 7. Will not have 3 in a row, but definitely gained some ground. Morning, Nico. Nice 10 by Blundo. 77 through 7, all 7s. No marks puts him to 107 potentially. 1 mark, he could get into the teens. 2 marks, he could get to the 20s. Nice ball. Hoping for her to break up. That's a 9
Sure
drop.
does. At one point, he was hoping for just the pin on the left to go down. A couple more tripped. Left with a single.
I've seen Nick pick up a lot of singles. See if he can do it this time. Right in the face for a spare by Nick Blundo. He's not giving this match up. So low key too. That's what I like about Nick. Very low key, but very intensely concentrating here.
Taking a while for the pin setter to reset here. 3 spares in the last 4 boxes.
There you go. He's hoping that doesn't mess up his rhythm right now, but he's ready to go. Shorts in December, or in January too. It's a cold day and Nick Blundo is in shorts. It was 7 degrees when I rolled in here. On the fill, Blundo with a 7 fill. That puts him at 94, right? 94 through 8.
Gonna look at this wood, but I think this
I
is
think it's doable.
spray and pray.
Left wood, you think? 7, 9, 10?
I'd probably go to the right myself, but
Yeah?
the left could work.
It's going to left. Gets it.
Gets it.
3 out of 4 marks in this.
I think it's 4 out of 5, isn't it?
No, 3 out of 4 in this half.
Okay, and 4 out of 5 in total. Yep.
Yeah, 4 or 5 in the last boxes. A 104 plus a ball. He's got a potential 120 game coming here. Blundo on the fill.
Wow.
Look at that. 9 fill. Just a 10 pin. He's at 113. He's over 120. It's already over 120. And
Nick
another one.
Blundo.
3 in a row. 5 out of the last 6 boxes, Blundo's marked.
And he's filled them with 8, 6, 7, 9.
And he's at 123 plus his ball. 7 gives him on 130. Steve is going to have a lot of work to do here.
And again on the head pin.
7, 130 for Nick Blundo.
That came from out of nowhere.
I told you. Watch Blundo. He comes back strong, and that's a 506 total. 130 in the 5th game for Nick. What's our scenarios look like now? So,
Steve needs a lot of marks. I think he's wondering right now what just happened. He was thinking he might need 1 mark, and now he's looking up knowing that he needs 77 to tie the match.
that was a 79 half by Blundo.
At this point, you just got to keep throwing.
Well, he's got 6
spares
points in the
strikes.
bank. He knows he's got 6 points in the bank, so he's not going home empty-handed one way or the other. But he was at 46 at the half. Nick's cheering him on back there. No spare in the 6th.
We've seen him throw 3 strikes already today and come all 3 times close to double. So
That's enough.
attacking those pins.
He's at 55 through 6. He needs to get to 131 to win the string and to have a 12-2 victory. So 60's 115. He needs just about an 80 half here, just shy of an 80 half to do that.
He needs 75 and 4 to tie the string. Right now, you'd be looking at the string.
Just gonna have to mark out after this. He's got an open box. 7 box. I heard 62 through 7. All right, 280, 292.
Needs a double strike in there somewhere.
Yeah. He's in needing strikes territory, but we know he can produce strikes.
Yep. Let's give it a shot. That could be, and it is.
There you go.
Don't give up.
Venetia's not done yet. Okay. He's almost on command with some of these strikes. That's his 4th so far. Put up a couple more, and I don't know who's going to win this one. That's one.
I think Nick's heart rate just went up a couple notches after seeing that strike go down.
Well, if we can see him put another one up here, that changes the complexion of this. It's not guaranteed yet, but... Oh boy, not what you want to do. Okay, still has a spare opportunity here. Can put up a 20 bucks in the last one, in the 8. Brings him closer anyway. And it won't be 20, it'll be 17. He's at 79 through 8. And I don't think he can come back from that. And that's an 8. You know, when I was talking about Nick coming back to win the last game by 7 was what he needed, 8 was what he needed. I kind of saw that as a tall order, but
Right.
last
You
box.
just never know.
Oh, come on. Okay. All right, 5 down. We're in our last box of this really fun match.
Sure is.
Okay, open box. Nick Blundo definitely will win this string in total. And last ball is a 9. 96. Nick Blundo comes back to win 96, or 130 to 96, and takes total after being behind. I thought he needed to win by 8, but he won by a lot more than that. And Nick Blundo takes total 506 to 479 for a 8 to 6 victory for Nick Blundo. Wow.
It was all or nothing for Nick. He won the first string by 32 and the last one by 34. And in between, Steve was in control, took the middle 3 strings. So
And
that was really interesting and a fun match to watch on a snowy Sunday.
And Nick wasn't just coming back picking pin by pin. He was really putting on a strong effort. So summarize, Nick Blundo wins 8 to 6. First game was 112 to 80 for Blundo. Second game was 106 to 78 for Venezia. Third game 100 to 90, and fourth game 97 to 96, both for Venezia. And the last game you just saw, 130 to 96 for Nick Blundo to win 506 to 479. What a match! And it's an 8 to 6. Both bowlers take home points. Nick Blundo with a couple more. Dave Peterson, thank you so much for joining me today.
Oh, I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it. Nice to get out. It is pouring snow right now, so
Time to
have a
pack
safe
up.
drive home.
Yeah, you too. You got further to go than I do. All right, thank you, gang, and we will see you on the lanes.